This is an AZ Court Help Legal Talk on who can help with my legal issue, filmed in May of 2023. Thank you.
My name is Christy, and I am an attorney, but my most recent role is working at the University of Arizona, James E. Rogers College of Law, a certified legal document preparer. This program actually started back in 2003, so it's been around for a good 20 years now. And what is a certified legal document preparer? Well, this is a person that's been licensed by the state of Arizona, and the licensed part is something I want you to be aware of. When someone becomes licensed, that's important because now we have not only expectations, we also have regulations that that person has to be abiding by. So that makes it safer for you as a member of the public to hire them to do the job for you. So if they're licensed by the state of Arizona, and it can be an individual or a business, and they're certified pursuant to the Arizona Code of Judicial Administration, which is noted on the bottom of the slide. It's code section 7-208. And according to that section, it allows them to prepare or provide legal documents without the supervision of an attorney for an entity or a member of the public who's self-representing in a legal matter. If they're just providing secretarial or receptionist services, that's not considered a legal document preparer. That's different. So just be aware there is a difference there between that kind of a function versus what a legal document preparer can do. So what can they do exactly? Well, in order to become a legal document preparer, they are required to complete a certain amount of education or experience. They have to pass the legal document preparer exam, and that is administered by the state of Arizona. And they also have to pass a background check. They have to prove that they're of good moral character and that there's nothing in their background. I'm thinking of things that have been problems in the past would be maybe if they've been convicted of fraud or something that would make it a possible issue for them to be working with members of the public. So they pass the background check and they apply for licensure by the Board of Non-Lawyer Legal Service Providers. And that's who goes over their credentials and makes sure that the background check is up to par, and then they grant the license. The license is then issued by the Arizona Supreme Court. And one thing that you need to keep in mind with a document preparer is this is not an attorney. They cannot provide legal advice. They do have rules that they're governed by as far as professional conduct, and they are required to keep their education current by completing at least 6 hours of continuing education every 2 years, sorry. And they send in proof of that completion to the Board of Non-Lawyers on an ongoing basis. The areas of law a certified legal document preparer can help you with are really broad. It includes areas like wills and trusts. If you need a variety of a power of attorneys, they can help with business entity formation. They can help assist with the documents for a divorce matter or a paternity matter, for bankruptcy, and even loan documentation or execution. And usually you want to make sure your legal document preparer is also a notary or is working with a notary in order to execute those kinds of documents. But what can a certified legal document preparer not do? Remember what I just said last slide is that they cannot give you legal advice. So this would not be a good option if you don't know exactly what you want in that document. So let's say you're ready for a will, but you're not sure, or you have a question about something. That would be something you would need to go to another resource in order to get that question answered before you hire a legal document preparer, because they can only put in the document what you tell them to. They also cannot negotiate on your behalf. They're not going to be able to contact the other side and try to get them to come to an agreement that you've proposed. That's not what their function is. They also do not appear in court. They are just preparing those documents for you. You would be self-representing if a court appearance was necessary. So how many of these people are there in Arizona? Well, these numbers are even a little outdated. This is as of 2020. There was close to 3,000. I'm wondering if we're probably at that 3,000 mark now, and you'll see that they're fairly dispersed through the various counties. And I want to show you a good tool in order to find a certified legal document preparer in your area. And I'm hoping this link works because I want to show you the main page. This is actually the state page for legal document preparer. It's how a legal document preparer finds out even how to get licensed, but it's a great tool for you as well in order to find someone that you'd like to hire. Also, is if you're, I hope this doesn't happen, but if you do have a problem with someone that you've hired, this is where you would go to be able to file a complaint about the services that you received. So I'm going to show you the directory. This gets updated fairly frequently. The version we're looking at right now was updated May 16th, so just yesterday, in fact. What's unfortunate, and I think it's just in the progress of still being updated, is normally all these fields are filled out. So you even know their city and what communities or counties they serve. So this is continually being updated. What I would recommend, since we just discussed that there's close to 3,000 people on this list or entities, is that you do a Control F and just do a find function on your computer and be able to just type in your community. Before it was this last update, I was able just to type in Yuma, Flagstaff, Mesa, and it would just pop up exactly the people that are practicing in that town, which makes it much easier. And then you would have their contact information and a good starting place to be able to be looking at these different entities.